10mm socket, remove all 3 of these mounting bolts. Okay, take this out, flip it over. Let's remove the cable. There's a little tab right here that you can press in. Pull this part of the cable out, up, and over. Then you can take this, slide it out. There we go. So a little trick is to wrap something or tie something on the end of this cable here. That way when you pull it through, this comes with it. Then you can wrap the other end around the new cable, and that will help you pull the new cable through the same way that this one came out. Now if you look in the passenger compartment, right here is the hood release lever. We'll have to unbolt it from this panel. So if you look closely, there will be 2 10mm bolts. One is right there, and the other one is right back there. So let's start with taking this one off. I'll show you how to take the other one off afterwards. And I suggest a curved 10mm wrench or ratchet wrench. That way you can get in there. There's this lip right here that you have to basically overcome. I know what you're thinking. Your wrench is going to get stuck in there. Don't worry, I have a plan. There it is. For this other one here, it's hard to see, but I'm going to sneak in a socket with a swivel. Another thing you can do is take this panel off, and you'll be able to access the bolt from up here as well. Now you can pull this lever off. Okay, pull this down. Now we'll have to remove this panel here so we can gain access to where it goes through the firewall. It's held on with some 7mm bolts. Take that out. And as you can see, here's the cable. We have the string or the twine wrapped around the other end. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it slowly. It may or may not get caught on a clip that looks like it could be right by the hood latch there where the cable's clipped into it. I don't have one, but it looks like there should be one there, which is why I said that. There we go, just pull hard. There may or may not be another clip underneath the battery tray. Mine was kind of damaged, so I'm assuming that someone has already replaced this cable in the past, which is why there were some mystery clips, but again, potentially another mounting point underneath the battery tray. But here it is. Don't pull the string too far because we're going to have to untie it off of here and then tie it onto the new cable. Let's tie the string to the new cable. That way we can fish the cable out through the hole back the way we came in with the old cable. And I'm going to pull the cable through the other end. Just help it through. That's basically almost all the way. Let's get this bushing in, and it's important that it goes all the way through the firewall. Otherwise, it won't seal up. So the way I'm going to do that, I pulled it all the way by accident, but that's fine because this actually gives me something to push up against so I can get this bushing to go through. I might actually put a little bit of lubricant on here. Silicone paste will help. This is a little too much, but at least it'll help it slide in. The reason I'm using silicone paste is because it's rubber friendly. It's not going to damage the rubber over time. All right, push this in. Oh, I think I just heard it. Oh, I popped it out. Okay, Let me double check it on the other side. You can kind of barely see it. Okay, that's through all the way. Bring this up into position here. Now you'll see these two hooks here have to hook onto these tabs. So make sure that that lines up and presses up all the way, and only then do the bolt holes line up. I know it's really hard to see what I'm doing. I can barely see, but I promise I'm putting in the bolts. So they're both in. I'm going to go ahead and snug them. That one's snug. And that one's snug. All right. Take this shield and reinstall it. There's a stud right there that it has to line up with, and then 2 bolt holes up here. Also got a couple push clips. Not push clips, I mean they are push clips, but they're like locking clips. I started this screw in, push that one in. Doesn't want to stay, that's fine. Start in this other screw. There's 1 and 2. And if you have the nut on the back there, put that on as well. Put this panel back. Pull this through. Here's our cable. Untie the string, or whatever you use to hold it and pull it through. Take the latch, hook the cable on, slide this in here. Okay, make sure it clicks. Let's bolt it up. Line it up with approximately where it was before. Okay, there you go.